Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room. Today, on blog, Christine Werner's blog, I found this stencil technique, and I tried it, and I just absolutely loved it, so I thought I would share it with you. I tried to do it on my camcorder because my camera here was shut down, and it was hysterical. I got to 16 minutes, and I had to pause the pause button, and when I came back, I turned it off instead of turning the pause button back on, and couldn't finish the video, so I had to wait for this to get the battery power back up so I know how to work it. But I'm going to plug along because I really did like the look of that camcorder. I had it at a different angle. It wasn't that bad. I just have to figure out how to work it just a tad better. So anyway, here's the card that she did today, and she did it with different inks, but I decided to use it with the new Stampin' Up! Colors, and I put some vellum on there, and I used the Really Good Greetings, and let's see, and the Madison Avenue, that's right, and this Madison Avenue. This time, instead of using that one, I'm going to use that little wee flower. And it's a 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch card, and I think it came out real nice. And I put the same colored twine on there, and it's embroidery thread actually, and it came out quite nice just using inks and a stencil. It's great. And so and it's a 1-layer card, which is really unusual for me to do a 1-layer card. Just a nice, simple, easy, using craft cardstock, which is awesome. So this is what I did. I went ahead and put the stencil on. So I taped it down because you want to have something on. Is it dry? It's pigment ink, the white ink. So you want to make sure that it's dry. I think everywhere but this little bottom corner. So you want to put your stencil on like this. Tape it down with some of this or whatever you have. You can use Post-it notes or the wall, whatever you call this stuff from 3M, or Scotch brand. It is for doing drywall or painting, painter's tape. That's what it is. I knew it'd come to me. So you're going to put that down, and then you're just going to take your Whisper White and you're going to drag it along like this, pat it, drag it along until you get a thin layer on here. Then you want to remove whatever stencil you're using, and this is a Heidi Swapp stencil, and it is the 3-piece stencil. So you have a heart, the outside of a heart, the inside of a heart, and you have this beautiful, beautiful design here. It's really pretty. It looks like a leaf petal design, but it doesn't say on here exactly what it is, what kind it is, the name of it. But anyway, it's nice, and that's all that matters. Okay, so I put this down with the Post-it tape, which I use right here. I just grab a roll of this, and it's easy just to take off because it's sticky. And now it's reasonably dry, so you want to take your freshly cleaned stencil. You just saw, didn't I just have that in my hand right there? I did. So you're going to want to take it again, and you're going to put it down, and I'm going to bring this, I'm going to come in on here for you so you can get the full, there, how's that? So you're going to take it, and you're going to set it on, let's see, which way did I have it going here? Right like this. Find exactly where you had it, put it back down exactly where you had it, like I just repeated myself, and then I am going to slide it to the left and down a bit, just like that. Okay, so that's good. Whoop. There we go. So we put it back on. I jiggled it there. And then you just want to slide it a little bit down, and whatever way your stencil is working. I'm going to grab some of this painter's tape, And I am going to secure it onto my mat. Hang on to it. And then, let's see, put a little bit down. I'm going to try to make this a fast video for you. And it gets you to use your Whisper White pigment ink. Pigment ink is wonderful for if you're going to heat emboss, because it takes a long time to dry, right? The P on the alphabet scale. Dye inks are fast. The D and pigment inks are way at the back, and they take longer to dry. That's how I first learned how to tell what ink did what. Okay, so I have that down on top of my Whisper White, and I decided this time on that card that I just showed you, I did, what colors did I do on this one? Strawberry Slush and Bermuda Bay, and I used the Pear Pizzazz and the Pistachio at the bottom. I kind of did an ombre look with it, dark and light on there. Whoops, let me get it down. So I'm going to change up the colors on this card so that I have two different cards, and I decided to use Blackberry Bliss and Tangelo Twist and Strawberry Slush. So let's start with the Strawberry Slush. You can get whatever you use to put it on. I like these Tim Holtz little round applicators here. Where am I? Right there, because you take these off. I bought 2 sets, so I have 4 of these. You take these off and they wash up with water, soap and water, and they are like brand new. Let me just get, I don't want to have any ink on my fingers when I'm doing this, when I'm holding this anyway. Okay, so now we have the Strawberry Slush, and we're going to come across here, and with the pigment ink dried on the craft cardstock, it is absolutely beautiful. Here we are. I'm going to make it really dark, and then I'll come down lightly. I like that ombre look. Okay, so then I'm going to put this over here, and I am going to take the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to need a new one of these. Do I have pink? Yeah, I'll use this one. This has the pink in it. The purple, excuse me. So then you're going to come down and just work it in there. I think I'll make kind of like a wave, like the design here. There we are. So pretty. And then, let me see, what do I want? Do I want the green, or let's just, I will do the Tangelo here. There we are. I'm going to use the square one because this is my orange dauber. That comes out really nice. It just slides on that Whisper White. It's really pretty. Okay, so we have that done. Let's move that out of the way. Then you want to lift this up. And I mean, this is a fast card with wonderful results. There we are. And then I'm going to throw the painter's tape out, and I'm going to put this in my soapy water that I have sitting there. And I want you to see, I'm going to lift this off, peel that up, and I've already scored it, but it's kind of wet. There we are. Is that not vibrant? Let me come back just a tad on that. There we go. Look at the colors on there. Isn't that gorgeous? So then you have this with the stencil, and then the offset of the stencil. Let me show you both of the colors. One is a softer color, right there. And our vellum, the Stampin' Up! Vellum is awesome vellum. And then you have this vibrant color. There you have the two of them. It's awesome. Okay, so now let's work with the, I'm going to turn it over on my sheet here and take a bone folder, crisp it up here, and then I went ahead just to save time and I did my flag and I used the really good greetings right here, and I went ahead and used white detailed embossing powder, so it's ready to go. We're going to set it on here just like the other one. I'm trying to think. No, I kind of like that, and this time what I did was, I don't want it to get dirty. Can you see that if I put it right there? Let's come down here. There we are. So I'll grab some of my Post-it tape and I want you to be able to see that there. Line it up to the, on the grid. There we are. Okay. And then I took my Stamp-A-Majig here and I am going to make, I'm going to come down in all of these, I want to make sure that I'm even there, in these little grid marks here, right in the center. Okay, on the Stamp-A-Majig, jiggy, there we go. And I am going to come down with a stripe of the Tangelo, is it Tangelo Twist? Yes, Tangelo Twist. And come down and bring it back up on the grid like that. Move it out and lift it up. Put it down because I'm going to take some of the bottom off. Remove it. There we are. Then I think I can work it without that, just using the grid actually. 1, I can. It's awesome. 2, and then I am going to wipe it off and put it into the strawberry slush. And I think, now that I'm looking at it, I'm going all over the place with this because it's going to take too long to do it the other way. I think I'll just kind of put it wherever. I think it looks just as cute. Wipe it off. And what other color did we use there? Oh, right up here. That Blackberry Bliss. And 1 and 2 and 3, loving it. That is cute. I'm going to leave it like that unless I put a little bit of, just going to wipe it off for a minute here. That is really strong pigment in that ink. I am going to grab a little bit of the orange here, just to put some right there, up there, and right there. Awesome, that looks good. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's take this out of the way. I was going to do them straight all the way down, but I think with this type of pattern, that looks good right there. Let me just close that up. Put that away and we're finished our card almost here. Let's bring this up. I'm going to use that again. Put that right there. Excuse me while I just get organized for 2 seconds. And take some of our Stampin' Up! Paper. It's nice to have the grid marks there. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom out. There we go. And let's get the other card there so you can see it. This one. So pretty. Put that there just so you can get a little look. See, now this is going to work out well because, let me put it down just to see if all of the ink is rubbing it up against there. Beauteous. Okay, so now let's take our glue dots, pokey tool, and I'm going to glue dot and turn it over, and I will add them to the back. There we are. I'll just start adding them like so, and I'll turn it, I'll put it in half on that one. This is awesome. Whoa, stay down. There we are. And there we go. And then you can twirl this up in your finger. Put it behind the Y. Look at the, I tell you, you can't get away from it. And I'll roll it up and put it behind the R. I'm getting that ink on my glue dots. There we are. And let's grab our card. This is so vibrant. It's really pretty. Okay, and I think I will take my scissors and cut into the center and make a flag. So I'm going to cut right through that glue dot, I'm afraid. I did. And grab it there. Cut right there. There we are. Awesome. Flag looks nice. And we have 2 cards ready. Center it there. And I want to just take a piece of cardstock here and flatten it out. There we are. And we have a card ready. I think on this corner, I added the bow here. I'm trying to see. I think I will add one. I think I will add the Tangerine Tango. I don't think you're going to know the difference. So, I haven't even used this one. Cutting into it here. There we are. Whoa. Now we'll go looking for it. Okay. And I don't want to waste this though, because this is nice ribbon. So I think I will come down here and do a fake bow. So that's going to go right there or so. There we are. Take your runner. Let me find a good runner. And there we are. of the frame. I'm sorry. There we go. Lift it up. I mean, that's a tad crooked. There we are. Okay, cut it off. I have to get my cutting scissors just to make sure it's cut nicely. There we are. That is pretty, and then we'll do a tiny, tiny little bow and add it on here like so. Bows are nice, and tiny is good, because then I could probably use 2 of them. There we are. Kind of wasted a little bit there. I hate doing that. Okay, take another glue dot, and there you have it. Where would this look good? Exactly right there. Okay, there you have it, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Nice, quick, easy card using a stencil and some inks. The phone is ringing, so it's perfect timing. There you have it. Enjoy. Have a blessed day.